What is going on, YouTube? Patrick here. It is Saturday morning. It's about just before 7:30. Matt and I are heading out again this weekend to go and see what we can find. There is not as many sales as I was hoping for this weekend. It looked like there was going to be a lot. The weather is cooling down a little bit, so I was hoping so. I think we're going to see it pick back up after Labor Day, after everybody goes back to school. Who knows? Let's get to it. Let's go see what we can find. Good morning. Christmas Valley, Santa Wonderland. I'm guessing DVD player, that's what it looks like. Would you take $5 for your VCR?
What's that?
The VCR? It says make an offer. $5? All right, sold.
And that works. That thing's like brand new. It's just been sitting down for a long time.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
Should have looked at the sign. 10 for 15 or $2 each. All right, let's take a look and see what you got. Uh-oh. What did we break? It's a train set. Oh, that's cool.
Very small.
That is a small one. That's funny.
Couldn't find a comparable on the train.
No? Alright, so he has a lot. These are very high prices on a lot of these. Alright, so what do we got? 15 plus 6 plus 5. I'm guessing this is a DVD player, but I never did open it up to see. Yep. That is what it is. Anything interesting?
No, just
oh, bits. All right, so I got 3 DVDs.
Okay.
I got your Star Wars thing for $10.
Okay.
And I got the $5 VCR, which is what, 10, 15, 21? Would you take 20 even?
Sure.
Cool. Thanks, man.
No problem. Take care.
Have a good day.
Good day. You guys looking for anything? I got clutch pack compression tool.
What is it?
It's for doing turbo hydromatic 350 transmissions, older transmissions. They're brand new.
If you talk about like video games or Dungeons and Dragons, I'll speak your language. But cars, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're not.
All right. I have shit I was gonna put out here, but I'm like, because I got like old. I got the SEGA Saturn.
Are you interested in selling any of that stuff?
Yeah, but I'm gonna probably auction those.
Okay.
Yeah, because.
Yeah, Saturn's up there these days.
Saturn, it works, and a bunch of other games
Sure.
that are worth a lot of value. So putting them on.
You're right.
Yeah, we do a lot of tabletop stuff and
Okay.
like Dungeons and Dragons stuff and all that.
All right, cool. Yeah.
So.
Magic player, obviously. Right?
I used to be.
Used to be, yeah.
He knows everything about Magic, so.
I tried to buy some Magic cards
last weekend, yeah.
But he wanted
$300-400 a card.
Yeah, he wanted like
I had a
10,000.
whole bunch of that.
He
shit
had the
too,
binder
yeah.
out and then flipping through the binder, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll sell the binder for like 10 grand." I'm like, "Oh, I just don't have that in my pocket. I'm sorry."
Yeah.
So
You can Venmo me. Like, no.
yeah,
Let me. You want me to whip it out and you can take a look at it, or?
I think I'm not going to have enough money to pay for it if you're looking for an auction price, right? So.
Well, I mean,
I'd love to see it.
we'd love to see Saturn. Wow.
It's cool.
Yeah.
He's gonna want a lot.
You want $200 for it?
200 is a great deal. I'll
Yeah,
pay him
okay.
200 for it.
Okay.
If there's enough games.
Yeah.
If not,
Yeah.
oh, I like the names on the box.
Yeah, the thing is, I was gonna off the Super Nintendo and stuff. Austin wants. Yeah, because I'm the original owner.
Yeah,
when
our
it came
kid.
out.
He's like, it's got sentimental value. He's like playing all these games when he's like 4 and 5 on them.
He's been gaming since he was 3.
I think he got rid of them. He got rid of all his magic cards.
I got other boxes.
I ended up picking up the mini versions of the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And like now I can play those instead, and like I don't have to worry about the sentimental. I don't have to blow on the cartridge anymore, right?
That's what my son said. He's like, it's just the whole blowing in the cartridge thing, you know. He's only 22. I mean, I grew up with Atari and Coleco, you know, and it's like you had to blow in those.
Sure.
This shit. Yeah, because like this controller here.
Sure.
Oh, poker.
There you go. That's a collector's item. Yeah, Dex was mine when it first came out.
That's cool. And you said you're not selling this stuff, right?
Whatever, honey. Austin's not going to pay for it. He just wants it for sentimental value.
He said he was going to pay for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring the Saturn stuff out.
Okay.
Because I know he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
And, PS2 Slim with stand.
I'd be interested. So.
I mean, like I've been holding
I
on
can
to
find
this
a
shit
knife.
for a long time.
I can find a knife to open the box.
Look at it.
There's your Saturn stuff.
Yeah, and I have to go through it. This is the Saturn remote.
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
With that connector, yeah, you can't miss it, right?
This one, I think that connector. This is for the PS2.
I've never even seen this one before.
Yeah, there's a cable. I think it's like a quick detach cable on that.
Okay. I'm like, this is so funny looking. It looks so
Third party.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's still neat.
Yep.
Like it's always
Absolutely.
fun to see some of these third party ones, to be honest. That's a PSP. That's cool.
PSP. I am going to probably opt some of this stuff.
It's a PS2
remote.
DVD remote.
No, it's in here.
PS1 games.
Yeah, because I think the PS2 is backwards compatible. I don't remember.
I don't remember, to be honest.
It was for some of them, yeah.
Yeah, this is the Slim.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. The stand.
That's cool.
Yep.
Pelican stand.
And then the kit keys. Those are the component cables
the cables for that. Yeah.
No.
You been going off on the phone?
I know, right?
Yeah. I just, yeah, I owned this since it came out. PSP remote. That's Saturn. That goes with that.
Yep. There's your Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Memory card.
Nope. Yep.
That's
That one goes to the remote. Yep.
Yeah, battery's not that simple.
Hey, look at you. Game Shark for which Saturn? That's neat. Saturn controller.
Yeah, I gotta find
This stuff I did. That's right. I'm sorry. The car charger.
Yeah, the card charger, PSP. And then the games. Oh, here's another memory card. That knows what's on it. There. And
There's all your Saturn games.
Yeah. I am missing stuff. Yeah, missing that too.
If you want that Spider-Man game, I would grab it, just in case.
So there's a specified cable for that too.
Yep.
Alright.
That was...
Yeah, that one's...
Yep, that is the correct one.
Loaded. That was Clockwork Orange Gex.
Gex, oh yeah. Always good
Die
stuff.
Hard Arcade. That one's got...
Alright, besides the Game Shark, it looks like that's all of the Saturn stuff, right?
You're interested in the Saturn?
Well, I'm interested in all of this, to be honest, but I have to find out what would be your tag sale price on it, right? So,
what is it worth to you? You're not into the games, right?
Games actually more than the systems, because I've actually got the systems.
Yeah.
It's more about completing the collections
God of
on.
War, this one.
God of War 2 was great fun. The reversible cover.
Yeah, reversible cover. I think I got God of War. Virtual Top. Saturn. Some of the games, I used to work at a towing company, so I get them out of the car. So
that's
a
fun.
lot of them are virtual cover. SEGA Saturn.
Play the crap out of this game.
Right?
Love that thing.
Yeah, and then I have
Original Grand Theft Auto.
Totally different than it is now.
Right? I know. It's Director's Cut, Siphon Film. Oh, the original. There you go. Ape Escape. We were just talking about that one.
We were. My kid just bought Ape Escape on the PS5.
Just gotta make sure Shinobi. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed.
Why is that?
Because of this. I thought I had
the power cable?
Yeah. Because I have a game, the Nights into Dream,
Mm-hmm.
is loaded and Gex should be in here too.
I think you said you saw it, right?
Because they got Wing Arms, Night World. No, it's MIA. Oh, great. Yeah. Siphon filter. Yeah, so this is...
You have a really good mix of games here, to be honest. Like, lots of fun stuff.
Yeah, I got it. Because I wasn't going to part with some of it, but after looking at it...
You're like, let's get it out of here.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely found some games I'm looking for. It depends on if you were looking to sell things individually or if you wanted to try and keep them as a big set, or what are you thinking? Like the Saturn, those are pretty cool. I'm interested in that.
Yeah, the Saturn
but
itself.
I know you also said you wanted to auction it originally. So
no, what is it to you?
I don't want to go too low and offend you. Like, where are you starting at? Where do you start at?
I mean,
tag sale prices, like for this kind of stuff. Normally I would start really low, right? Because of tag sale, I started like 100, right? Which I know is low.
Yep.
So where would you start?
With this, probably because I know some of the games got some value to it. I would say about 250.
Can we meet in the middle? 175?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do 200.
All right, sounds good for this whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean by this whole thing? The Saturn set? All of the stuff?
Well, what are you looking at? Just the Saturn?
I would take everything on the table for 200. Sure, if that's what you're saying.
Well, if you want everything on the table.
Yeah.
It'd be 3.
3 for everything.
That all works.
These fail so often, so it's really hard on them. If they work, they're really good.
Yeah,
if they don't,
that does work.
And then the question is, would you take Venmo potentially?
I don't think so.
I don't know that I have
Jen, you take Venmo?
I got 90 bucks.
We might actually have enough then.
PayPal or cash.
You take Monopoly money?
Nah, not today.
We gotta get this.
I had hit my
If we're not throwing that, you gotta get this. I gotta get this for Alec. My
Let's see
youngest
what I got.
collects Spider-Man 2
40,
stuff.
60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100.
And that's not including that stuff right there.
And you said you had... I already paid you for that, right?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what you already paid
yes.
for.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's okay.
Yep.
So,
If you got 90, I got the
I
rest.
think I got
We'll take it for 3.
Okay. You want a regular plastic tote that says 5?
Yeah, please.
That's it. It's all my cash.
I'll pay you back as soon as I
Huh?
can. As soon as we find an ATM.
So, $300.
Well, I really appreciate you bringing the stuff out too, by the way. Like,
Fantastic.
If I don't.
it's gonna sit there, right? I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
Very
Good. All right, let's start loading it up then.
And you know what? No, he's gonna take the tote. Yeah.
He offered me a tote. I said, heck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I knew
What's
you were
really
gonna
funny
take
is,
this
like,
on the Rockstar DVD.
Yeah.
You
all this-
unpacked it
all
all, and now we're back.
Yeah, the only thing is the staple.
It took me about 2 years to
I
find
can
it on
get
This
Blu-ray.
one-
replacement for it
Yeah.
if I'm interested, you know.
Yeah.
So
They don't make them anymore.
if you want to carry the VCR, that'd be great, and then we should be good. All right, where did he go? He's gone. All right, my friend. Well, thank you very much for pulling this out.
Thank
You're very fair on your deal too, so I really appreciate it. All right, you guys. Well, take care.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right, you guys. Don't normally do anything like this, but holy shit, right, Matt? Holy shit. I'm sorry for swearing, but like we're high on adrenaline right now. That was quite the pickup. I don't even know what all the value is. I know that the Saturn deal will likely cover everything there, probably some profit even at that point. And then you still got the PlayStation Portable, you still got the PS2 and all the games, which I kind of took a glance at. I don't even know. I have to go through it when I get home. Maybe I'll even put an outro after this. I don't know. We just had to record ourselves with that adrenaline, right? Because that's just one of the craziest pickups. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right. Whatever's next is next. All right, you guys. Back home now in the eBaby room. Going to try and do a little recap video. I've laid everything out here on the table that we got. Matt and I were just going crazy about this deal. It is close to the best deal that I have ever gotten, you guys. It is number 3 on the list, right? There's only 2 other deals that I've bought in 10 years of doing this that did more profit than this, and it's not even the best video game deal, which I thought it was going to be, but it's close. Looks like the Sega Saturn stuff alone is going to be worth about $800, of course, before fees and anything else. And if everything works. The good news with the Saturn stuff is it's all in really, really good condition. It's amazing. The PlayStation 1 stuff is actually really good too. The PlayStation 2 stuff is solid. There's some good stuff in there. I wouldn't have been unhappy with that deal like if I found it normally. And then even the PSP is pretty good. So just craziness, you guys. Just craziness. Couple announcements. Yeah. Hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed, and some of you who have been around for a long time. Thank you so much. We're about to hit 200 videos too, so look for a giveaway coming up in the next couple of weeks when I do finally publish my 200th video, so stay tuned for that. As a gift to myself, and maybe to you guys too, GoPro 10. I am currently learning it today. I only bought it a couple of nights ago. I was hoping to get this video recorded with it. That did not happen. My Macintosh is not supporting the video compression on this thing, so I am trying to learn all that and see, do I need a new Macintosh? What do I need to do? I already upgraded my operating system. That helped, but we'll see. All right, enough of me rambling. You guys want to see what we got. I'm going to try and do this with my computer so that I've got all of the monetary amounts here. Obviously, the Saturn itself is going to be a lot of money. It is missing the power cord, so I'm going to have to pick up one of those. But I think I can get about $150 or more for that. The fight stick as well can be sold kind of by itself. We got the light gun for this thing. It's the Stunner, I think, or Virtua Gun, which I'll probably lot up with this Virtua Cop. Since it's the not for resale version of this, it's going to be a little bit less value than if it was the long box one. And then getting into the games, like, I already kind of knew, I think you guys heard me tell Matt that $200 for all this was going to be a good deal, and that's kind of what we agreed on just the Saturn stuff. So Die Hard Arcade, I think I can get around $130 just for that one game, which is crazy. And it is in really great condition. It even has the foam inside. And then we got Clockwork Knight 2, I think about $100. Alien Trilogy, $65. Virtual Cop 2, $60. Loaded, $40. Road Rash, $35. And then on down the list here, you guys can kind of see what else is in there. And that's kind of the good stuff. The Virtual Fighter's in here as well. Got the Game Shark. It's kind of just a crazy amount of stuff. And even had the instruction manual. Coming over to the PlayStation 1 stuff, the big win here was Grandia, which you may or may not have seen in the footage. I did pick that up. I was looking to buy that kind of by itself. I think I can get like around $75 or more for this. It is perfect, you guys. Like, usually when you buy PlayStation stuff, they're scratched up. These discs scratch very easily. And most of the people would take the disc out and set it down, not in its case, because kids, right? That's kind of the way it goes. But a lot of this stuff is taken really good care of. And then strangely enough, there's this huge pile of like loose discs, which are in much worse condition. So it's almost like you combined two collections into one, which, hey, that's sometimes the way it's going to be, right? All right, so a couple of the highlights in here. Resident Evil 3, $50. The Grand Theft Auto Director's Cut, which I'd never even seen. That's going to be like $45. And then getting into some of the disc-onlys, I was kind of surprised that some of these are going to do pretty well. Jade Cocoon, I think I can get like $35 for that. I don't even know how to say that one. Urgis, I don't even know. It's got like Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII in it, so it's like kind of neat. That one I think I can get just for the disc, like $30, something like that. And then Medieval 2, again, about $30. So just kind of a crazy, crazy deal with the PlayStation stuff. There was the PlayStation Portable. These will sell for about $40 by themselves. There weren't any games. There was no charger. It's not going to be that big of a deal. I've sold plenty of these in the past. And then getting over to the PlayStation 2 stuff, not as much fun stuff here. It's always good to get these Logitech controllers, especially with the dongle. They usually sell for like $30 or $40 all by themselves. So it's always like a nice bonus when you can find these things. Most of the time they have batteries in them that have corroded, so that's usually pretty bad. So, strangely enough, the most valuable thing in here outside of the system is this Codebreakers disc. Probably going to sell for like $35 to $40. And then some of the highlights up here, NFL Street 2, Matrix Path of Neo, Shadow of the Colossus, and the God of War games. And there's a few more good ones in here, right? You can kind of see down. Even some stuff that looked like Rise of Kasai, like that one looked like it was going to be good. And it's like, I don't know, they're all solid games. Looking just kind of at the list here, right? I don't know how well this is going to show up. I may have to cut this out, but I was just surprised at how many of these were $10 games. Right? There just were a ton of $10 games. There's some fair share of the kind of filler games in here too. But for the most part, there was a solid lot of games in here. So just you can see how many lines there are. There's something like, I think there's a couple lines of filler at the top, so like 85 line items of things I'm going to sell. And we got a couple of DVDs as well, and then you can see up here on the shelf, there's the VCR that I got, which I would have been perfectly happy just getting the VCR. It's an $80 VCR with the remote. So this is the one. It's the Sony. It's the SLV N88. Would have been happy with that. They charged me $5 for that, right? So like crazy good deal even just on that. So the total. I resorted everything on here. We paid $320 for everything. 10 of that was for some Star Wars stuff, which went into my collection, you guys. That is my jam outside of doing YouTube, outside of doing reselling. I love Star Wars. I'm a huge fan. I love, I wouldn't say everything they do, but like, for the most part, I give everything a chance, and I'll definitely ingest it and learn the lore. So I collect the books, I collect cards, I collect all sorts of Star Wars stuff whenever I can get it. So that was all mine. There was a film cell in there. There was, I don't know, almost like a teaser copy of an art of Star Wars for, I think, episode 3 or 1. I can't remember which one it was. And then a little button that promoted the release of the DVD for episode 3. All right, and then for the grand total, This is going to be the value before fees, but shipping would be on top of this, if that makes sense, right? So they would pay me more for shipping on top of this. $1,747. Holy cow, right? What a crazy deal. When he was saying he wanted to do an auction for this stuff, I was expecting him to come and say, I want $500, $600, $700, something like that, which honestly still would have been a good deal. It would have been, but I couldn't have afforded that, right? Like almost no reseller has that much money just at their disposal. I could have done Venmo to him. I could have gone to the ATM and got more money out, right? But I don't know that I would have been confident enough, right? Let's think where I'm looking at here is, am I confident enough to have paid somebody that much money for a lot of video games before I really had a chance to go through every disc, look at the quality of them all, look at the status of them all. The Saturn, I would have had no idea. This is literally the first lot of Saturn stuff I've ever found. I found 2 games my very first year doing reselling, 2 games, and then I think 2 years ago at a thrift store I found a Saturn, and that's it. In 10 years of reselling, that's all the Saturn stuff I've ever found. And when I started doing this 10 years ago, for the first 2 or 3 years, all I sold was video games. That was it. And even then, I never found any Saturn stuff. So that really should tell you how rare this stuff is and why I'm so excited about it. It was really, really interesting. Right? Video games, we all know, are going to be value anyway. So finding some stuff that's even more valuable than usual is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. All right, you guys. Well, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed this content, please do smash that like button. And hey, we're over 1,000 subscribers, but always trying to grow the channel. Love to get new visitors here. I'm assuming that we're going to get some new ones with this video, so please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Going to be able to, I know you guys probably aren't going to like this very much, but going to be able to actually monetize now and be able to show some commercials to make us a little bit more money so that I can afford to upgrade my equipment, afford to do some more types of videos, maybe get myself a new computer. That would be nice. All right, well, once again, my name is Patrick, and thank you very much.